Every once in a while, a number flashes across the news that's just so big, you have to stop and ask, wait, what is that all about? Well, today we're digging into one of those headlines. We're going to deconstruct it to understand a huge shift that's happening in the financial world, one that's really changing where global money is heading.
And there it is, $103.45 billion. That's the record-breaking monthly figure that just put a financial product called GIFT Nifty on the map globally. It's a massive number, for sure. But it's really more than that. It's a signpost. It tells an incredible story about a major power shift in finance.
So that gets us to the big question, right? What in the world is GIFT Nifty? And why does this specific number matter so much that it's being hailed as this massive milestone? Let's dive in and break it all down.
All right, here's the game plan. We'll start with the record itself, then get into what GIFT Nifty actually is. We'll talk about its historic move from Singapore, explain why this record is way more than just a number, and then we'll look at what this all means for India's financial future.
Okay, first things first. Let's really put this achievement into context. So this new all-time high of over $103 billion, that was set in October 2025. But here's the really wild part, it absolutely smashed the previous record, which was set just a few months earlier back in May. So you see, this isn't just some random one-off event, it's a clear signal of some serious accelerating growth.
Okay, so we've seen the record, but what is this thing that's actually breaking it?
To put it simply, GIFT Nifty is basically a tool for global investors. It lets them bet on where India's top 50 companies are headed in the future, and they can do it all in US dollars. You can think of it like a gateway for international money to tap into the Indian growth story.
And here's where the story gets really interesting. For years, this super popular way to invest in India wasn't even based in India. Nope, it was called the SGX Nifty, and its home was all the way over on the Singapore Exchange. And that one fact is absolutely key to understanding why this recent news is such a huge deal.
And this is GIFT City in Gujarat. This is the new home base for all those trades. The GIFT in GIFT Nifty actually stands for Gujarat International Finance Tech City. And really, it represents this massive ambition to bring India's international financial trading back home, onto its own soil.
Which brings us to the story of the move itself, what a lot of people are calling a true financial homecoming.
This timeline really lays it all out, doesn't it? The groundwork was laid way back in 2017, but the real turning point, the big moment, was July 3, 2023. That's when the entire trading operation went live from GIFT City after moving over from Singapore. And now, just a little over 2 years later, bam, a record-breaking success. So we get it. It's a big number. But why does it really matter? What's the real signal here?
Well, the thing is, this record isn't some flash in the pan. It's built on a rock-solid foundation of success. For instance, we're seeing record open interest. Now that sounds super technical, but all it really means is the total number of active contracts out there. High open interest is a huge vote of confidence from the market. It shows deep, lasting trust from global investors. And on top of that, GIFT Nifty now has a market share of over 99% in its zone. It's not just doing well, it's completely dominating.
And if you want to zoom out and see the really big picture, just look at this number. Since the full-scale launch in July 2023, the total amount traded has hit a mind-boggling $2.39 trillion. This isn't about one good month. This is sustained, massive volume that proves the platform is solid, reliable, and seriously attractive to traders around the world.
You know, the National Stock Exchange of India really said it best. This isn't just about technical success. It's a huge thumbs up from the rest of the world. It shows that global investors are now looking at GIFT Nifty as the go-to benchmark for being a part of India's economic story.
All of this points to something much, much bigger. Something about India's ambitions on the world stage. You see, the success of GIFT Nifty is a massive proof of concept. For years, a huge slice of the trading on India's own top index was happening somewhere else. Bringing it back home, what they call onshoring it, and then making it an even bigger success, that is a critical move in turning GIFT City into a real competitor to other major financial hubs like Singapore and Dubai.
And that really leaves us with one last powerful question. Look, records are made to be broken, sure, but a milestone like this can signal a fundamental shift in the world. With this kind of incredible momentum, you have to ask, are we witnessing the moment India truly arrives as a global financial powerhouse? That's what this headline is really all about.